And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our 2020 Virtual Golden Awards Watch Party. We're so excited to be able to host this event this year and honor the wonderful caregivers in our community. This event began in 2013 and was a recognized need in the community to honor the silent caregivers among us. So you ask, what is caregiving? A lot of us do not recognize our acts of kindness as caregiving. A caregiver is an unpaid or paid member of a person's social network who helps them with activities of daily living. November is designed as National Caregivers Appreciation Month. It's a time to honor the people who give of their time and resources in the service of others. At any given time in the United States, it is estimated that around 50 million people are providing care for any aging family member or friend or loved one with a chronic disease or ailment. Many of these caregivers, especially those providing care for a spouse or significant other, are single-handedly managing the spectrum of caregiving, from transportation to medication management, with possibly no medical background or training. Those working in facilities or homes work tirelessly to enhance the quality of lives for those they serve. We are honored this afternoon to be among so many dedicated, kind, compassionate, caring, and loving caregivers. The list goes on and on. This virtual event is going to provide much energy to all of us and inspire us to give back to our communities. We have dedicated this afternoon to share our passions with our special community members, colleagues, and friends. So we thank you all for joining us today. I'm very honored to have our commissioners present to welcome and honor everyone as well. So please welcome them.
Good afternoon. This is Doris Herringshaw, Wood County Commissioner, and I am glad to be here, and it's wonderful to be able to, what am I getting a picture of it? Not a picture of me, pretty obviously. I don't know where it went.
I think it's your wall.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, if you can flip the camera.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, got it.
Oh, I think we lost her.
Oh, I'm still looking at the wall. There you go. Better?
It's black, but it's dark, so.
Oh dear.
We can hear you, wonderful.
Okay, well, I guess you'll just hear me and not see me, which may not be all bad. Oh, look at there. I'm getting all kinds of things. Okay. Anyway, I'm glad to be part of this, although I can see you cannot see me. But Thanksgiving is a great time to recognize those who provide special care, those that need you the most. It may be a family member or a patient or just a loved one that you've become close to, but you are all very special. Many individuals have the training to be a caregiver. However, it really takes a special, compassionate heart to be a long-term caregiver. And today is just one way that we can recognize what you provide and the opportunities that you have given your loved ones and the passion for individuals. We appreciate your compassion, your love, and those that you take care of will always be special in your hearts. With that, I will turn it over to Ted or Craig.
I'll go ahead. I'm Dr. Ted Bolus, Wood County Commissioner, and I'd like to say thanks to all the caregivers. it's very appropriate in this Thanksgiving season to thank all the caregivers for their dedicated work. They give their patients respect, empathy, and dignity. These are really what define humanity: respect, empathy, and dignity that we give to others. But it's special when caregivers give it to their patients. So thanks to all you caregivers. And I want you to know you set the example for others who follow your high standards. So for that, we thank you from the Commissioner's Office. Craig.
Hi, this is Craig LaHote, one of the commissioners, and would also like to thank everyone for everything that you do day in and day out that makes such a difference in the lives of others. Understanding how that can be challenging at times, especially in the last year or so here, but really appreciate what you do and know that people are seeing that. And as I said, it truly makes a difference. And also thank you for the opportunity to judge this event. It was very difficult, so many great submissions and great stories, and it was really hard to pick a single person out of that. So I guess that's a testament to how much everybody works so hard and dedicated that we had that problem, good problem to have. So again, thank you, and especially around these times of Thanksgiving for all your involvement.
I want to take this opportunity as well to thank our commissioners for taking the time to read all of the wonderful submissions, and for all of the great companies that submitted their nominees for this event: Woodhaven Healthcare, Right at Home Healthcare, Otterbein of Perrysburg, Woodlane Residential Services, ViaQuest, and Golden Care Partners. Without you taking the time out of your busy work schedules to think of the staff and honor them, we wouldn't be able to have this event, as well as all those family members that nominated a community member who is caregiving in Wood County. This year, because it is a different event, it's virtual, our numbers for our community caregivers were a little bit down, but we know that there are so many other caregivers in the community that are heartlessly serving day in and day out, especially during these challenging COVID times. So we reach out to them and we thank them and know that we're all here to support them on this caregiving journey. At this time, I wanted to give a brief explanation of all of our events and the categories that they fall under, and also share a very wonderful video from all of our nominees that was created by one of our committee members, Stephanie from Briar Hill Healthcare Campus. We had 4 categories this year for our Golden Care Awards. The first category fell under the community caregiver, which was anyone living in the community that was assisting a loved one, a community member, like a neighbor, friend, church friend, and helping them maintain their independence and remain active in the community. We also have a medical professional category. So that is anyone who's a physician, a therapist, a nurse, a licensed STNA, social worker, or care navigator. The third category is a support staff. So that's anyone who works as a volunteer, a companion caregiver, a housekeeper or environmental services, a driver, dietary staff, salon staff, and activity personnel. And then our final new category for this year was our COVID champion. And that was anyone who was working through this pandemic and really making a huge difference day in and day out in the lives of those that were positive with COVID. So at this time, I'd like to share the video with you that was created. Right. And just so you know, that video will be shared on our YouTube channel, so you can have family members that want to view it, have access to it. That is the Wood County Committee on Aging, Inc. at YouTube. So thank you again to Stephanie for creating such a beautiful video in honor of our 2020 nominees. At this time, we'd like to begin our nominations and our award recipients. So we will start with our first category, and that is our community caregivers. We'd like to thank and honor Nancy Bell, who was nominated by Jessica Chapman. Our nominee or winner for this category is Karen Graff. So I will take this moment and just read to you the nomination that was presented on behalf of Karen Graff. She was nominated by her daughter, Jennifer Sheeks. She said, "I am nominating my mom because she has taken care of my dad for 10 years now, and a majority of it has been extremely difficult. My dad fell off a roof and became paralyzed due to a spinal cord injury in 2010. Through extensive physical therapy and occupational therapy, my father was able to regain some limited use of his arms and legs, but he still relies on my mother to get him on and off the commode, in and out of bed, and to and from doctor's appointments in their handicap accessible van, and to do everyday functions like getting him dressed, getting his food and beverages for him, and bathing him. It is no easy task, as my mom is 5 feet tall and 100 pounds, and while my dad is 6 feet and 190 pounds. She has given up so much of her own life to care for his. She is truly an angel and provides amazing care for him." We congratulate Karen. So I'm not sure if Karen was able to join us today, but she does receive the Glass Award for her nomination. And our next category of compassionate caregivers is the medical professionals. At this time, we would like to thank and congratulate Jacob Borschering from Otterbein, Perrysburg. Congratulations, Jacob. Our next nominee is Lynette Peacock from Otterbein of Perrysburg. Is Lynette available? I'm not sure if she's in the room as well. All right, congratulations, Lynette. And our third nominee in that category is Gloria Yang from Otterbein of Perrysburg. Congratulations, Gloria. Our final nominee is presented with the Glass Golden Care Awards, and I'm going to unmute them. The winner is Megan Van Dyke. I'll read the nomination presented on behalf of Megan from Lisa Chalk. "Let me count the ways Megan keeps things running smoothly on our campus. Her perky voice and friendly smile starts everyone's day. She covers all areas of elder needs, to partners, staff questions, to shopping runs for various supplies, from literally soup to nuts to more. She also handles the social services of our campus, talking with elders and families whenever it is social or emotional needs. She is there. Megan devotes her days to making everyone else's day run smoothly and keeping our campus going." Nominated by the Otterbein Perrysburg Leadership Team Quality of Life Leader, Megan Van Dyke works to make each day the elder's best. As a recreational therapist, she not only plans out the elders' social events, but she also took on the new challenges of helping families and elders with patio visits. Being exceptionally creative with new, fun, socially distant ways to have fun, including a traveling Vegas game, traveling store, and organized a pen pal visits from local schools to connect with elders with young children. She continually works to think of creative ways to keep spiritually connected and socially safe. Megan also recently organized events to honor our area service providers, including fire and police departments, transportation, and lawn service, providing them with pizza and snacks. She welcomes new partners and remembers each person's birthday with a special gift that represents something personal. Megan celebrates her 10th year this year at Otterbein Perrysburg Small House. She truly cares for everyone in the campus and dedicates many after hours and weekends to make each day their best. Congratulations to Megan. If Megan would like to share a few words, we welcome her to do so.
Hi. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I just love what I do, and I appreciate everybody who I work with, which makes it a lot easier. So thank you.
Congratulations. Yay.
We got the whole team here, so thank you so much.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys are able to enjoy this together. And it's not as cheerful as being in the room together, but we hope you feel the love around you from everybody here, and congratulate you on being one of Wood County's best. To each and every one of you.
Big round of applause.
We're taking it now to the next category, which is our support staff category. Go back to, sorry, technology is a learning curve for all of us here. Unfortunately, that's still unpinned. And of course, my internet is getting low, so there we go. So our next category is support staff, and we'd like to take a moment and honor our support staff team. And those are Linda Boris from Woodhaven Healthcare, Jen Cook from Golden Care Partners, Tina Fosna from Woodhaven Healthcare, Brandy Hamilton from Right at Home Healthcare, Hannah Kaiser from Right at Home Healthcare, Laura LaPlante from Wood Lane Residential Services, Tammy Lahart from Woodhaven Healthcare, Delilah Warren from Woodhaven Residential Services. Please give them all a big round of applause and thank them for, if you can't hear us, I know a lot of us are muted, but we give you a big round of applause on behalf of all of the committee members and all of the nominators. At this time, we'll like to honor the awardee for the support staff, and that is Diana Long from Wood Lane Residential Services. I'll take a moment. Oh yeah, clapping. So I'll take a moment and read Diana's nomination. Diana has been an incredible and compassionate caregiver for many years. This past month, she's exceeded her job duties and has gone above and beyond her job as a caregiver. She recently lost a client to COVID. She was with this client day in and day out as she struggled with COVID. She fought for her in the hospital and was there holding her hands when she took her last breath. She also continued to go in on her days off to spend time with the client's roommate that recently passed to ensure she was getting by okay. This world needs more people like Diana. She loves her clients, and you can see it just by the sound in her voice. All of her clients love her, and she has really made a big impression on so many of their lives. Diana really deserves some recognition for her kindness and dedication. This job is a job to her, and it strongly shows through her actions. Please congratulate Diana.
Hey Danielle, this is Jeff Orlowski over at Woodhaven Healthcare. Just wanted to make sure that you recognize Delia Warren. Her name was missed.
Oh, I apologize.
That's okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Yes. We welcome her. We congratulate her as well. Let's give a round of applause to Delia Warren. from Woodhaven Healthcare. And Diana, at this time, I'd like if you would be open to sharing a few comments.
I just want to say thank you very much. It means a lot. I love my job and I care about people so much. I just want to say thank you.
Diana. Everyone's making me cry. That always makes me cry, and
Yeah.
it's very touching to hear so many stories. Our final category for our event today is the COVID-19 champions. So we take a moment to mention and recognize
Yep.
the nominees in that category.
This one's going to be sad too.
Sorry. And then in this category, we have Jessica Bear from Via Quest. And then our COVID champion winner was Victoria Dennison. So we please congratulate Victoria. And I'll take a moment and just read the nomination on behalf of Cindy Smithers for Victoria Dennison. Victoria is a very compassionate person. During the pandemic, she has made sure the ladies have been provided for. She has helped residents attend her meetings with virtual assistance. Another phone minutes were put on her phone when needed. She has taken the time to talk to so many of the ladies when they really want to go home, saying comforting words. She is the rock for our ladies, always helping them maintain their positive attitudes and helping with conflicts. Not only does the staff look up to her, but all 8 of the ladies love and look up to her. I'm sure if the ladies wanted to, they would have her 24/7. Victoria is one to help staff out if they need an opinion and answer in which the staff never thought of. Victoria has had an excellent head on her shoulders through this difficult time. At times, I wish I could be like her. She has a heart of good towards the ladies. Hats off to you, Victoria, loved by ladies and staff. So please congratulate Victoria. And I'm not sure if Victoria is able to join us today. Victoria, would you like to take a moment and share a few words?
She is not here. We're with the Woodline Residential Services. We were just here in support, but she is not online right now.
Okay. Thanks so much for nominating her. We appreciate that. Would any of her coworkers like to say anything on her behalf?
Yeah, sure. She is a wonderful staff here. We really support her. She works very, very hard. She's deserving of this prize or this award, and we're so happy to have her part of our organization. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing. I want to just really take this time to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your afternoon to join us today. We would love to have honored you in person, but we hope that this is a great way to at least get to recognize the wonderful people in our communities and the great businesses and people that support you throughout Wood County. I want to take a moment and just share a blessing for caregivers as we go into the Thanksgiving weekend. And then if anyone else has anything they'd like to share, I'd like to also share a thank you to our great committee members as well. So a blessing for caregivers. May you see with tender eyes the wounds of those before you. May you hear with well-tuned ears the unspoken need of those whose voices are muted. May you hold with gentle hands the bodies and spirits of those you care for. May the beauty of soul, the strength of spirit, the wholeness of being lead you, inspire you, and let you know your own beauty of soul, your own strength of spirit, your wholeness of being. May you know that as you care for others, the community cares for you, sees you, and holds you tenderly. Thank you on behalf of all of the Wood County Committee on Aging and on behalf of our wonderful sponsors, Brookdale of Bowling Green, Perrysburg Commons Retirement Center, Bridge Home Health and Hospice, Briar Hill Healthcare Campus, Bowling Green Manor, and Woodhaven Healthcare. A round of applause to all those wonderful committee members who really helped make this event possible. And thank you to each and every one of those facilities for hosting a watch party today. If anyone, I would open up the mic to anybody who would like to share anything this afternoon before we complete our virtual party. And this party will also be shared on our YouTube channel as well. So you can share it with family members as well. Would anyone like to share?
Yeah, I would like to say something on behalf of Wood Lane Residential Services. We would like to thank all of, or we want to acknowledge everyone that was nominated from Wood Lane Residential. Laura LaPlante for her tireless efforts, as well as our two winners, Victoria, as well as Diana. We do appreciate all of the hard work that you all do. We see you, and we are very happy for all of your accomplishments. So thank you.
Thank you. I'm opening up the mic to anyone else who'd like to share today. All right, well, on behalf of all of the committee members and all of the individuals responsible for the Golden Care Awards, we appreciate your time today. We thank you for joining us, and thank you for your tireless and endless work in our communities. Thank you so much. Have a great holiday weekend.
Everyone.